everyone. My name is Alessa Vamp, or Satan on the interwebs, and I go by Shibe. And tonight I'll be playing Yuiza Anacaona, the Wood Elf Rogue. And they go by she, her, mainly, sometimes different pronouns.
Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo. I am playing Arat Kshizhin, the Damphir Wild Oracle. He, him pronouns. My pronouns personally are any, so long as they're not derogatory, though.
Yate, I'm Abby, I'm a local Diné nerd, and tonight I'll be taking on the role of our lovely Ahuling cleric of Keening, Fisscourth, and we both use she, her pronouns because we have to have a token sis somewhere.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ. Today I'll be playing Su-Long, and he is a human barbarian. We both go by he, him. You could use derogatory comments on me, but that costs you extra.
That costs you a tier $5 sub on the Patreon, at least. And everybody, hi, I'm Sara Roberts, or the Hype Goblin. I use any pronouns, and I will be playing the rest of the world for these fine folks. Tonight, let's recap our previous session, where the wonderful Simon of Indoor Adventures joined us to bring us Herbias Thornswallow III. The third is very important. Last week, Yuiza and Su-Long teamed up with Herbias to investigate the recent happenings at the Pink Dragon. Tasked by Iggy with discovering the identity of a thief raiding the tavern's kitchen and sworn to tell no one about it, afterwards, they completed their job, and Yuiza is now off to prepare for her date with Ivy to make some akasha bread, maybe something else. We'll find out. What will the rest of the team get up to tonight is the question that we ask ourselves as we kick things off. Now, Zach and Abby were not with us. So, in my little brain parts, I have the thought that you all probably went back to the temple to continue cleaning like you all did previously. Is there anything there that you were wanting to search for, or anyone in particular you were wanting to talk to before we join up with Su-Long and Yuiza?
I can't think of anything particular unless I am searching once again for any kind of information that could pertain to the premonition I had. Because the most information I was able to get was from somebody who worked/lived here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely take time to peruse around here. There is also a library here, and you would have access to that, both with your cleaning duties, as that is a part of the larger temple. You could be cleaning in there, or you could just be in there searching if you would like. Go ahead and roll me. Let's do an investigation check and see if you pick anything up.
I would join you, but I'm being too gay.
I was gonna say, I will let Fisscourth know like what I'm looking for, since I've already told the premonition to everybody.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get me much because I rolled a 7.
You find some general information on oracles. Not the information you're looking for, but you find several oracles that are listed throughout the land. One of which is you know that there is one in O'Crane. There is one listed in Anstead, that is to the south. And then there is one that is rumored to live deep within the mountains, in an unpassable area. It's very difficult to get to them, but they are a oracle of great renown. They are known only as the Eyes of Above.
Out of curiosity, am I listed in here at all? I know I don't have a home-based city.
You are not. Apparently, you are not the celebrity oracle type. These are the.
That's true.
These are the TV preachers of oracles.
Very fair.
You're the boots on the ground.
After many book scannings and frustrated noises, I'll just put the books aside.
Yeah.
This will just peek her head around the corner where she's doing her best to actually clean, but it's a valiant attempt, and she'll are you quite all right? Do you need any assistance? Do you require assistance that needs proximity?
Possibly, yes. I'm trying to find any information pertaining to the premonition that I had, but I'm I'm coming up short. I'm finding general information about other oracles around the land, but nothing of any value to what I'm looking for.
Arat will hear like the little like rustle of wings next to him as like she sniffs around the books just derisively. I think you have to pay to be in these, Arat. There's no offense to the temple, of course, but these don't have any value to you. It might
I'm
be
not
worth
looking.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
not looking for myself. I'm not looking for myself to be in them. I'm trying to find information about the premonition that I had.
No.
I've seemed to have stumbled down the wrong rabbit hole.
It might be worth asking a person of similar abilities about it. It is something you could both relate to, perhaps. What's the term? And I clack my little nubbins together. Commiserate? Brainstorm?
Brainstorm, perhaps, yes. The problem, of course, being that if it's any of these people that I found in these books, that involves not being in this town, going elsewhere in the countryside.
Who knows? Perhaps our work with the wardens will take us further, but
Undoubtedly.
I wouldn't worry yourself too much about it.
Considering that the premonition involved a cacophony of noises and screaming and a very foreboding sense, I'm going to be worried about it no matter what, but perhaps it is further on the horizon.
At the mention of cacophony of screams, Fist just grits her teeth, nods, heads back to the other room to dust.
Fisscourth, as you are leaving the library, roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, can do. That's a stinky nasty 21.
A stinky, nasty 21. Fabulous. As you are leaving the library, you notice that there is a book sitting on one of the benches as you cross out of the library and through Timora's temple. It's a simple leather-bound book with an embossed cover, and the gold leaf on the cover where the title is worn away. But as you pass, you make out the words, "The Cleric's Oath."
That catches my eyes. I look around just to see if there's anyone in the library with me and scoop it up, stick my nose in.
This is a rather simply printed book. It's not one of the great works that many of the religious texts are. There is no imagery to go along. There's no fancy lettering. It is typeset. On the front page, you read essentially what is the pitch of the book. The sensual cleric of the Raven Queen traveled far when fate found her and her sister. What she didn't expect was the mysterious Earth Genasi King, whose heart is as hard as the rock his kingdom sits upon. When the brave Shatterkai cleric turns her back on her goddess, the cold-hearted king welcomes her into his strong and warm arms. A king on the throne, but silken whispers in the bedchamber. A bodice-ripping romance about a Shatterkai cleric spans multiple planes, follows her adventures with her sister, and a warforged, a warlock, and a dragon wormling. Will she move earth and stone to sway his heart?
I thought this was educational material. I'd better confiscate it, study it
Still could be.
for later. I'm just going to tuck it into my little bosom fluff and continue sweeping like I didn't see anything.
You can definitely do that. Is there anything else you two would like to do while you're here?
You better share this with Yuiza later.
Oh, absolutely. There's going to be girl talk later about this book.
That's everything for me.
As is for me, I thought like, oh, is this going to be about like the nature and history of clerics? Nope, it's smut.
And I have PG-13 passages written for you for the after show. So if you'd like to join us for that, go to patreon.com/thehypegoblin.
I figured PG-13 would be for the on-show.
Gotta tease them with something, am I right? So, as you all are wrapping up here, it's not even noon yet. It's still fairly early in the morning. You all set out early for your work. And as you are coming back through town is already bustling and lively. The vendors are out. They have all of their signage and stalls out for those who need to purchase to come by and do so. And as you are coming up to the Wands Want. The pink dragon is directly across the street. What state are Yuiza and Su-Long leaving the pink dragon in after completing their task this morning?
Drenched in water. I feel like Yuiza is like helping Su-Long stay up a little bit. It's like, hey, it's okay. Listen, we'll go find Fizz, and everything will be fine.
Oh.
At least we got new tunnels, and I could possibly make a spider friend. And we got lunch and munch.
Ow.
You'll be fine. She gives him a very, very light, like, pat on the back. Come on. She's gonna throw his big arm over her shoulder.
Arat and Fisscourth, you see your friends looking a little worse for wear, coming out of what everyone thought was just a simple cooking job.
I smell something that smells like wet dog.
Is that? No. Oh, okay. I've been Su-Long and Fist all in a bustle, just rushing, tripping wing over wing, heads over. Are you hurt? Or you said what happened?
Dragged behind Fisscourth.
Su-Long is very much hurt. I just got a little bit scratched. Well, actually, I got a little bit bitten. But everyth's fine. We figured out what was happening with Pink Dragon, and we may have fought a little water monster thing again. You know, but it's not the same as the first one we fought, though. It's different.
It was kind of made out of sewage and some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I thought you'd faced a water hooling.
No,
both of you.
I would tell you.
Okay, but please, both of you, let's go to the Wands one, and you'll sit down, and I can work some magic on you both, because
Yes.
I mean, for a moment you're both injured. What a terrible clanmate I would be.
Oh no, it's fine. Plus, you know, I have a healing potion that I was gonna give to Su-Long, but we figured we could go see you and save on the healing potion.
I can assist as well as needed.
Oh, thanks. She's like walking with Su-Long still on her. It's like,
You know, honestly, I think I should have went back for my battle axe.
you should have. I don't know where you left it.
You left your battle axe back there? Would you like me to go fetch it for you?
I don't need it now.
No, you left it. You left it at our place, and then you couldn't use it while we were down there. So I gave him my short sword. Yeah.
I see. Hurry along now. Come on. We don't want you losing any more blood standing up. You could go into shock. Terrible thing.
Oh. Right. Let's go.
All the bleeding's internal. That's where it's supposed to be.
That's what I thought, but my uncle told me I was wrong.
It's supposed to remain inside goat.
You are half right.
Okay, let's go. She'll take the Su-Long to like his room, but she'll sit him in like the chest so he doesn't have sewage water on his bed.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. And Fisscourth, you're going to be attending to Su-Long's needs?
Well, I mean, not like that, but
yeah, no. Medical needs.
medical needs.
Goober.
Yeah. I will
Her
be
brain is still on the smut.
Look, I will be casting Healing Word at 2nd level, so Su-Long, you can heal up back to 10 hit points.
Yay, I'm at half now.
Oh.
Yeah, and like a hand hovering back and forth between like Su-Long and you. Do any of you? Which one of you needs help?
Su-Long needs more help. I just got bitten by a spider.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine, really. Like on a scale of like 1 to 27, I'm like at a 21.
She's delirious. Apply treatment.
That is a strange number, but she said she does have a healing potion. So
I
Su-Long,
do. Yeah.
Su-Long, if you would, I'm gonna just from my my fate hand, I'm gonna hold a card. I'm gonna hold a card out to Su-Long to take.
You'll draw it.
And the moment he takes it, it's the celestial card. It's going to just sort of absorb into his hand. So the celestial card is regaining HP equivalent to my wisdom modifier for the next minute.
Oh.
So, how many rounds is a minute usually?
6 rounds.
6. So
It's
you're gonna
10
get
rounds.
It's
No.
10 rounds because it's 6
10
seconds.
Oh, is
rounds,
it? Yeah, okay, 10.
okay. So you're gonna regain up to 40 hit points for the next minute.
Yeah, you just healed a full, pretty much.
Yeah.
As you go to use this card, what does the celestial card actually look like, Zach?
It appears to be an Asimar or something of the sort with a large sickle. She's standing, looking down upon you, and the sun is glowing behind her. Not that Arat like knows the full details of it. He can feel the general concepts that are there.
As you cast the spell, it almost feels as though the outline of that hand reaches out and grabs your wrist, and you feel as though you are pulled forward.
I do,
And
or
you, yeah.
okay.
And you hear roaring and the flap of wings, and it is hot. Something nearby you crashes, and you hear the splintering and breaking of wood. And just as fast as you are pulled into that, you are back. And the rest of you, this happens in an instant. You see
So just
no change.
like a mild stumble the moment I hand the card over. But yeah, it wouldn't look like much to you guys at that point. Just kind of shake his head.
Yeah, so long as more injured, you can definitely help heal him more.
Yes, of course. This should do the trick to combine with what Fisscourth has done.
You guys are fairly certain you wouldn't like a bit of treatment?
I mean, if we can spare it, I was more worried about Su-Long getting healed.
Very well.
I don't want it to use up all your magic on me. I'll be fine. It was just a bite. See, and you see like her hand. There's just a little like red circle. Like it's obviously it's a little inflamed, but it's not like she's allergic. It's like it's just a little bite.
This gets real close to it. Sniffs. Turns away.
It was a spider.
But let me know if you begin hallucinating, because that could be very concerning. I would
No,
prefer
I
not
promise
to.
they were friendly. I just startled it. It didn't even attack me afterwards. I just wanted to get it back home.
She is already using strange mathematics, so it is possible.
I will continue observation.
Fisscourth, go ahead and roll me nature.
Oh boy.
Observation until she goes to her date, of course.
Yes, I do have my day, so I don't want you to like observe that.
That's a 13.
Okay. This looks like a simple spider bite to you. It's something that you've seen before. There were small red spiders in the cave, and they were essentially harmless, but you don't remember the actual name of them.
All right, so just if you want a salve or a balm or anything of that sort, please let me know. But it's no luck on your courtship.
Oh, thanks. So, like, okay, so guys, tell me if this is a stupid idea. So, okay, imagine this. The person we went down there was her brother.
Her brother?
Yes.
Apologies?
Okay, so we went to work, right, for Iggy. And there was somebody else already there for the job as well, but it was her brother, right? So he's at the, like, you know, the temple getting some treatment because he was also like hurt really badly. But he's fine, he's alive, right? And so he suggested that I bring her like focaccia or bread. And I was like, that's gonna take me time to make. What if I bring the ingredients and then we make the bread together? Is that stupid?
You said this was her brother?
Yes.
Well, either it's a brilliant idea or he is tormenting his sister, so it's 50-50.
He looks very genuine, I will say.
Well, then I'd say go for it.
Family is key to owning one's heart, so I believe that you're on the right track.
Right. So instead of like making it, I'll bring the ingredients so like we can make it together, right? So what do you think? Is that like a cute thing? I finally realized that it was a date. Sorry. It's a date.
Did you have any plan for meeting?
I was going to go to her place.
Right, but there was nothing pre-established beyond that.
No. She was gonna show me the greenhouse.
Oh, perfect. Then she can show you the greenhouse and you can make bread together.
Surprise date.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I got to get cleaned up because I was just in tunnels with sewage water, so I don't want to smell like that for my date. So I'm gonna go get cleaned up. You guys are too long. You rest. There's leftover muffins, guys. There's muffins in the kitchen, by the way.
Oh.
And I left one of the little barrels of blood in there for you if you'd like, Arat, so you can warm it up whenever you want.
Thank you. I appreciate your work. That.
I think I'm gonna join you at the bathhouse. I don't feel like laying down in my bed while covered in sewage water.
Please make sure our head stays above water too long.
We're just going to go to the bathhouse. You guys are welcome to come with us.
Fisscourth, do you wish to accompany?
This, blue screens for a moment. Bathhouse, everyone. I should probably stay home and eat and watch the muffins to make sure that they don't run away.
The muffins are already baked.
No, they might. They could. Bagman, he could take them.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Okay.
God.
Oh God. Natural 20 for a 24.
Fabulous.
Natural 20 for a 20.
Oh God.
Fabulous.
My turn. That's a 5.
A natural 1 for a 4.
So appropriate, these rolls.
Yes.
Su-Long and Arat, you both hear a knocking at the front door downstairs.
Somebody's here.
What?
Is anyone expecting company?
I just got back.
It might be Arabelle. Give me just a moment and Fizz will go and answer the door.
Yeah, she's gonna go with Fizz, Yuiza.
I hang here with not RG. It's too long.
As you go downstairs, it appears that Arabelle hasn't opened the shop for the day. She doesn't appear to be around. But as you go down there, Farah, Helena, and Amelie are all standing at the door, waiting for y'all.
Hi.
Hello.
What do we owe the pleasure?
This is unexpected.
Apologies for the intrusion. We wanted to say goodbye before leaving.
You're leaving?
Temporarily.
Okay, so when do you have to leave?
In a few hours.
Okay, so how about we all say goodbye at the bathhouse together? Because me and Su-Long are going to go. We should all spend some time together.
The bathhouse. Farewell. I believe that could be quite conducive to bonding. Yes, I agree.
Oh.
I thought you didn't want to go to the bathhouse, Fizz. You wanted to stay here.
Well, the muffins, you were right. We can always make more if the bagman comes along and takes them. The bathhouse is most imperative, yes.
The bagman. Amelie gives you a look, Fisscourth, one eyebrow raised.
Fizz her eyes go wide and she turns a little bit pinker. She begins to explain the horrifying tale that Su-Long told her the other night.
The children's story.
No, he is very real. I'm fairly certain.
Our mother used to tell it to us to get us to go to sleep. It was rather soothing.
Soothing? You must be of a different metal then.
And Farah laughs and, I mean, if you knew our mom, you'd kind of understand. We brought presents. Can we just drop those off? And, and she looks at Helena, who signs, and then she translates. Helena has something for Arat, too. Is he here?
Oh, yeah, you guys can come in. Come on.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
She's gonna take them all upstairs. Sorry if Su-Long smells a little bit like sewage. We're finding something under the we were just fighting something. And we were gonna go to the bathhouse, so that's why I invited you, She'll take them upstairs. Hey guys, the girls are here to give us presents. Because they're leaving.
You're leaving?
And Farah speaks up. I understand you met some of the folks from back home in the woods. We essentially our parents are calling us back home. And Amelie speaks up. Yes, we are required to attend a dinner.
Oh, is it like a good dinner, like a bad dinner?
Depends. Our aunt is in town.
Do you
Oh.
like your aunt?
Legally, we're not allowed to say no. But anytime she comes on this plane, it's always an interesting time.
Transplanter family.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our father's ties are ancient, you could say.
I suppose I will. Well, it's a shame that you have to leave so soon, but hopefully it will not take you too long.
Not
Hopefully
taking
not.
too long.
They're not taking too long, Yuiza. Forgive her, she was bitten by a spider.
Oh, sorry. I was. Anyway, I hope that your dinner goes well at least.
Thank you. If our mother has anything to do with it, I'm sure it will go exactly as she plans.
Don't have too much fun while you're away.
We won't.
Oh, and be extra safe.
So is this about presents? Oh,
This is
sorry.
for you. I believe you were looking for something like this when we met in the library. And she takes out another book for you, Fisscourth. And this is... It's not Indigestion, it's Pregnancy by Rothbart Bramblebranch. The back panel of this tome reads, world famous for his weaving of song and prose, the great bard Rothbart Bramblebranch passes on his fatherly wisdom to a new generation in his succinct look at the challenges of child rearing. The first of five long-awaited texts, this volume takes a close look at early development of draconian, halfling, human, elven, and changeling children. Based on his own extensive first-hand knowledge as a father, Bramblebranch covers everything needed to know about prenatal development, infancy, and toddlerhood, and early childhood across 5 species. His charming anecdotes will be sure to have any soon-to-be parent returning for the release of his next volume covering middle childhood and early adolescence.
Oh, this is conductive to my research. Thank you.
You're welcome. I understand that his extensive research into child rearing has been rather enlightening for many.
Oh, most certainly. And Fisk gets so wrapped up just in the notion she's already opened up to the first chapter and is now wandering away with her little nose caught in the pages.
Roll me an investigation check on the book.
Oh boy.
I
That's
wrote
10 for a
passages.
total of 8.
Fantastic. You open it up to the beginning, which is prenatal development. Conception occurs and development begins for most species. There are 3 stages of prenatal development for halfling, human, and elven children: germinal, embryonic, and fetal periods. Changeling children follow a similar development pattern. However, they begin to show the shifter traits of their lineage soon after birth. Many changeling children are unable to control the shift until their early toddler years. Dragonborn children begin their development in one of 2 ways. First, same as any other stage listed above. Second, via the development of the fertilization of an egg. This second process, however, is more rare and is only seen in those with close draconic ties. Footnote, when referring to changeling children, the author is solely referring to those with 1 or more changeling parents in their lineage. For more information on the development of changeling and or witchborn children and their unique biology compared to other humanoids, see Unhidden by Carol Feathersnood.
That's just looking at this chapter, looking at Yuiza, looking back at the chapter, looking at Yuiza. The cogs are starting to turn. They're very dusty and the hamster on the wheel is dead, but it's starting to turn. I will have to make many notes of this. Thank you, my
Are you
friend.
okay?
Oh, no.
You're
Yuiza,
looking at me weird.
I was just thinking about that you were once a baby. And look, in this chapter, there's a baby. And she just shows off the fetal development book.
She's gonna look at the chapter. What does it talk about again? I'm so sorry. My dad was calling me and I have to tell him that I couldn't answer right now.
That's okay.
It's fetal development. And it's just like changeling fetuses, dragon fetuses, all that shit.
Essentially what Fisscourth is showing you is a book about child rearing written by a bard who has many children of a wide variety of unions.
Yeah. I heard Witchborn and
Yeah,
like Changeling and like Draconian and stuff.
Yep.
So okay.
One of his kids.
Yeah, it was the differences.
Yep.
Okay.
It does notate that it does cover the development of a changeling in his family. It seems that one of his partners was a changeling. However, there is a footnote that for the further development into those who do not have a changeling parent in their lineage, there is another text referenced as a footnote into the other two. It appears that there are two separate things, but very similar.
I didn't know this about babies.
Really, hooling children, it's very different. We are what you would refer to as non-placental mammals. You know, we come out very small, very round, like a jellied bean. And then you grow in your mother's pouch until you're big enough to grip onto her back. And then a few years, when you're considered an adult, you fly.
So you're like attached to your parents? That's kind of cute.
It is. It's said that there's no bond closer to that you share with your mother in her pouch.
That's really nice.
Actually, have I ever shown you my pouch? And Fist just like
You
reaches.
have a pouch?
She does. It's just a little
Is
hole
it
on her
weird
skin.
if I reach into your pouch?
Young ladies, we are in polite company. Please bring this upstairs.
We are upstairs.
Oh, you're right.
We're in your bedroom.
How do you think I
I'm
keep things?
sorry.
And she pulls out this smut book from her pouch.
Oh, what is that? Oh, anyway, okay, I'm getting off track.
Yes,
Continue, ladies. That's a really. We need to read that book later about babies.
I am
yes,
adding
we do.
this text and its excerpt that you have read to your player journal.
Amazing.
And Farah will speak up next after the excitement over babies. And she says, Helena wanted to give you a text as well. Arat, we found the one with the most raised ink on it that we could. She says that you prefer that to Braille.
Yes, I can trace the letters. Thank you very much. What is this text?
Oh, well, it's essentially, since we have to leave, it's essentially describing the form of tactile signing that I believe she mentioned. Yeah, that she mentioned to you.
Yes.
So you can try and kind of glean the gist of it from this, since you already have a bit of a foundation with Braille.
Yes, no, that'll be wonderful. Then we can communicate once you are all back.
Yeah, we can work on that. Okay. Yeah, she said that she can definitely chat with you.
I would enjoy that greatly. Thank
There's-
you very much for this.
There's a joke about a goose and a kumquat that I'm not understanding. Here, shoot. Oh, okay.
I understand.
Yeah, I just got that as well, too. Yeah. So I was just told that I was coming here. I didn't bring any presents for anyone. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'll bring you something back from home, though.
That'd be really cool.
What?
You know what you could
That'll
gift
be the
us, though?
experience.
You could give us the present of your presence.
I was just about to say.
say.
Oh,
That's-
that's more than I was going to say.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can do that because we don't have to leave yet. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, because, relax before a big travel.
That does sound delightful, Amelie says.
And, Farah, I heard that you know about giants, and I would love to hear about it.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I don't know how many giants have you seen.
I mean, we brokered the treaty with the cloud giants, so a lot.
How many kind of giants are there? I don't know this. I've never met a giant.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of them. I think on this continent, they're mostly in the mountains. Back home, they're...
Yeah. We don't really have mountains, so in where I'm from, so
Oh, okay.
an island situation.
Where are you from?
The Nortini Islands?
Oh, yeah, I keep trying to get Amelie to go there. I hear it's really pretty, but then
It's so pretty.
I don't like the heat, and it's hot there.
Well, if you go during like our winter time, it's gonna be like actually a really nice breeze. So it's like a really good temperature. And if you stay somewhere where it's like up, we don't have mountains, but we have like hilly areas, you get a nice breeze, especially if you're on the beach as well.
Farah turns to her sister. See, we should go. And Amelie turns back,
You
and
should definitely go.
there's a large sigh and a fine.
Don't worry. I'll tell you where to go so that you can spend your time in the not heat.
All right.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Are you coming with us, Fisscourth? I thought you were staying.
I will be arriving shortly. Yes.
I believe we're all going then, yes.
Perfect. You know, last time we went, we helped Fisscourth with like grooming, like putting like moisturizer on her wings, and they become so soft.
Really?
Yes.
Do you require assistance?
She does actually because her wingspan's so large.
They are very large wings. I'm sure she would very much appreciate that.
I think the more hands, the better for this one, right?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Goodness.
Are you okay, Fisscourth? You're a bit red.
It must be the heat. We must proceed to the bathhouse immediately.
That does make sense, yes. On the way to the bathhouse, I will forewarn these three of the state of my not eyes. Since last time I was at the bathhouse, I wasn't wearing this, and that's how everybody else learned about it. Just so they're not shocked by smooth.
All right. I don't see that that's anything to be concerned about.
Just, I've been told it's polite to give people a heads up. It can be jarring to some.
Fair enough. Anyone else have anything that we should be warned about?
I have a tattoo on my butt. I did it, guys. I won D&D.
That is not what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah, but what is it of, though? What is this particular marking,
know.
Lisa?
Oh, did you see it last time? Were you not staring at my butt? It's a very nice butt.
I apologize, I was not.
That's fair.
I was trying to be
fair.
polite, but if you wish for it, sure, I'll stare at your butt.
You can. You're welcome. Yeah.
Oh, I will also reciprocate. You can stare at my butt as well.
Perfect. Because I was already staring last time. Anyway, so like, you know, like the red lines I have on my face, well, I have other red lines on my body, and like one of them goes down to my butt.
You have red lines on your bottom. Fascinating.
Yes.
Dear diary, today I learned a lot about my party.
I don't know. She said like, you know, oh, what else? I also have like a little flower on there. Actually, that's the one.
Just moving. I wonder if there's such a thing could be done for my pouch, but let us proceed.
The other wardens are just watching you all.
Yeah.
They're just, who the fuck are these gay people?
How have they survived to level 3? But yes, they will join you at the bathhouse, and Dolget, the gentleman who runs it with his family, is behind the counter. And hi, how are you? How's everybody doing? Individual rooms, separate rooms? Are you?
Is everyone like shy, or do you want to get like a group room?
I have nothing to be shy about.
That is true. Group room?
Nudity
puts her
does
hand
not
up.
bother us.
Perfect.
I wish to be
Group room.
polite. I'll take a solo room.
I thought you were going to stare at my butt.
I thought we were bantering.
Oh.
And Farah says, okay, well, suit yourself. We were going to pay for the group room. And she and Amelie will cover the cost of the group room.
Damn it!
You can always change your mind.
That's a good deal.
Come on, Su-Long.
Join us.
To be fair, we usually spring for the deluxe package.
Deluxe package. Come on. You deserve a nice like massage or something afterwards.
Reluctantly, crouched at the starting line.
Don't worry, I will be covered up. You're not gonna look at my butt.
And Dolget says, one of your party members is already here, and you are at hear the rustling of his clothing as he signs and Amelie translates for the rest of you that Herbert has already arrived. And from around the counter, you see padding out a little duck with gray speckled feathers. And you all hear just a honk.
Herbert?
The duck walked up to a lemonade stand.
Yes,
It's
it's
a bathhouse too long.
Helena's beloved duck.
Oh my god. Helena. Are they friendly? How do I... Yes? Oh my god.
Helena, Farah translates for Helena, and she nods her head yes to you with a big smile.
Can I pet them? She's talking like she's looking at Helena. She's talking.
Helena will just scoop Herbert up and hand him to you. And she moves your arms so that you hold him properly.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Herbert, I love you.
Hank.
I'm going to just cuddle him and just pet him. I love him.
What a strange fowl.
They're better than, well, unless they get like very aggressive. I think you're going to like them better than cats.
Is that so? And I give Herbert a sage look.
Hank.
Hank indeed.
Okay, everyone, let's go to our bed.
Very well.
Yeah. You are all taken to one of the deluxe rooms. And there is every bubble bath, lotion, shampoo, conditioner option available under the sun. You have the option to have a masseuse come in if you would like. There is soft music playing from somewhere beyond one of the folding screens. What would y'all like to do?
Well, Su-Long, you really deserve a massage after fighting that thing. Like, I was super cool and also fought it, but like, it hit you more.
You know what? Let me clean off first.
That is true.
Slip into the pool a couple of minutes. His head just kind of starts drooping forward, and then his mouth hits the water, and there's little bubbles that are blowing before face first into the water.
Yuiza just grabs him by the hairs like, Su-Long, stop.
Breathe underwater.
Joke's on you. I've got Zarin anatomy.
From you? Are you a fish?
I'm a water hooling baby. No.
This looks horrified.
If I had picked that up as a thing at first level, I would have had gills. But no, I have sticky claws.
Arat cannot see anybody else and thus is not embarrassed by nudity or anything, so he just disrobes, including the eyepiece, and just walks into the water.
This is so pink because she is also in the water and is just nose up, looking, turning pinker by the moment.
Surrounded by bodies.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I'm panicking.
The Shatterkai sisters and Helena all disrobe and get into the water with you all. And Yuiza, Herbert in your arms, as soon as he sees the pool, it appears that he's a frequent flyer here, so to speak.
That's fair.
As he nearly leaps from your arms, wings flapping. And Arat, Su-Long, and Fisscourth, are you also already in the water?
Yeah.
Everyone make me a dexterity saving throw to avoid the splash that he makes as he makes a beeline.
I cannot see it, so I will not.
All right. You could hear this. There's a lot of wing flap.
10.
I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, you all get a small splash. He's a little duck. And the flap of wings graze all of you as he goes sailing into the water.
I'm even wetter than I was before. What a feat.
That is rather hard to do in a pool of water.
I'm coming with Herbert, and she will disrobe and join Herbert.
Are you gonna cannonball?
Yeah.
Would anyone like to dex save from the cannonball?
No.
Okay.
At this point, it's a big no.
All right.
I'm sodden.
Cowabunga, dude.
Cowabunga, dude.
You all can enjoy a nice bath together. Is there any conversation you'd like to have further?
Yuiza's showing the little flower tattoo she has on her butt to Farah and to Helena.
Su-Long and Amelie are talking about training regiments.
Fizz is very heavily breathing and bubbling in the water.
Yuiza, Farah shows you the tattoo that goes up her left arm. It is of a snake winding up the arm to catch a raven in its mouth.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
I just got the red lines and that little flower tattoo.
It's a bit of a family joke.
What
Amelie has one as well. And Amelie turns and where she's talking to Su-Long, and they have a outstretched raven across the back of their shoulders, but around the raven's neck is a snake that is biting one of its wings.
Wait, what's the joke? I would like to know if possible.
Our mother gave up her service to the Raven Queen in a rather dramatic fashion. The family has all paid tribute to it with her chosen symbol.
That's really cool. You guys are like so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
I'll take that.
All right, Fizz, get ready.
Oh, Fizz stretches out her wings to their full.
Moisturizing time.
Arat just takes some as well. It has to get led over to the wing, but still.
Yeah. Yuiza will lead him over.
May I make a Constitution saving throw to not die of gay panic?
Do it
Yes.
at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh boy, that first one was low. That's a 9. 9 and 14. That's a 9.
It takes everything within your bubbles not to just turn completely right under the water.
Oh,
You all watch as Fisscourth blue screens.
she just dissociates so hard.
Is
Completely
everything
oblivious to
okay?
the sight.
Yeah, she's fine.
She just manages a little thumbs up.
Su-Long is trying his best not to just reach out and give ear scritchies to Fizz.
Oh, that would be so cute.
That's scritchies.
A big toothbrush.
We did an alligator from a bunch of algae just doing that with Fizz.
Surely they have those here.
Like a scrub brush, yeah.
Oh,
brush out her fur.
heavens.
You should try the massage Discord. I think you'll like it.
I will concede to this massage.
Yeah, it's a strong lady just pressing your body.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
A seat at the table of RJ's spa experience at a Korean spa.
We'll save that one for later. Yes, you can. And there is someone who comes in. Where's the bathhouse? Yalmunda comes in
Oh.
and introduces herself to her. This is Dolget's wife. She is the masseuse that services the guests here. And she greets you all. Hello, how are you all? Who wanted a massage? What can I do for you all? Would you like some essential oils as well? I have tea.
Yes.
I'll make the oils
that would be
essential.
amazing.
I don't know. That's just what they're called, I think.
I see.
Could I make a special request for working on my shoulders and back, please?
Of course. Would you like to go first?
He
Looks
should
around.
go first. He should go first, yeah.
Yeah, please.
And you get out of the water. And for those listening at home, she is a dwarven woman with a closely cut red beard and red hair that is long down her back, pulled back in a series of braids. And she has a rather mischievous and cheerful smile wearing her purple robes of the bathhouse.
I'd like to think there's just this loud crack that echoes in the bathhouse and just Su-Long sighs.
Are you okay, sweetie?
Oh, that was good. Thank you.
Okay, here's another one. Crack.
Fist watches in horror and amazement.
Trust me, Fist, you're going to love it.
My bones are so much more delicate than Su-Long's. What if she breaks me?
I'm sure she can be very delicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
She seems skilled.
Yeah, and she services a bunch of different people, and people have different needs, so, you know. And you
Fair,
can let her
fair.
know. You can be like, my bones are a little delicate.
You can
It
tell
may
her to be
sound
gentle with
harsh.
you.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but, you know.
Face down on the massage mat, you just hear, "First, you're gonna feel so loosey-goosey after this."
The other wardens will make small talk with you all. They tell you about some of the gossip that's been going around town.
Did you guys get to know more about what happened with Galvin and, like, Arabelle?
They all look at one another and shake their heads no, and Amelie will say, no, he wouldn't. It didn't seem right to press any further. I didn't even know that they were an item, but apparently Pascal did. They are roommates after all.
Arabelle was not at the One's Want when we returned.
Yeah, she wasn't opening shop.
Could she be off with the mayor, perhaps?
Maybe.
It's possible.
His estate is outside of town, I believe.
That would make sense. I suppose we're going to have to go there for that dinner.
You're going there.
Amelie
Yeah.
requested our company. Oh no, Arabelle requested it, rather.
Yeah.
And Farah speaks up and says, I mean, I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be alone with that guy either.
No. She's very much on the same train. Like, she is dating him, but, like, definitely not because she likes him. You know
I don't think that's supposed to be public knowledge, so I'll just caveat with that statement I just made.
Don't worry. We're very good at being discreet.
I imagine.
We're among friends, and friends hold secrets, especially secrets that are so saucy.
Sorry. I am very good at keeping secrets, but I forgot that was meant to be a secret.
And Helena will tap Amelie on the shoulder and begins signing something. Amelie and Farah nod along, and then they look back at you all. Apparently the dagger, or the mayor has one of the ritual daggers from the local temple. And Helena says that Rose Ressa has been trying to get it back, but has been unsuccessful. While you're there, do you think you could give it a look?
We were about to say, does she require assistance?
I'm good at stealing things.
Is he not supposed to have it then, I assume? It seems,
It's my understanding that, like many things around town, it was lost in a bet.
I suppose it is possible for us to return it to where it belongs.
If you see it. If not, we had planned to deal with it upon our return, but that won't be for several days.
I can help.
All right.
Yes, just not at the expense of Arabelle.
Of course not.
But yes, if we come across it and are able to ferry it back to where it rightfully belongs, I see no reason why not. What? Is it for any particular ritual, or?
Not that I'm aware of, but Helena says that it belongs in the Temple of the Raven Queen. It has a curved blade, and the handle of it is shaped like a raven's wing.
Gotcha. I was given the impression that I should not probably touch that, so I will let
Probably
Yuiza
not.
handle that.
I can handle it. Well, with everyone's help, of course.
Of course, we're a team, a colony. We'll assist in this heist, as it were.
Yes.
All
Besides,
right.
it's always moral to steal from the rich.
Yes, it is, actually.
The two rich Shatterkai side-eye each other and then look back at you all. Right.
Yuiza just keeps the same smile.
It's only stealing if you get caught, right? Su-Long says
That
he
is very
re-enters
true.
the bath.
That's what my dad told me. He's only stealing if you get caught.
What is it otherwise?
Borrowing without intent to return.
Exactly.
That sounds like stealing.
No.
Okay.
No, stealing is called rent.
Everyone roll me a
Yeah.
perception check.
Oh god. I can't.
14.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta go the long way to my character sheet.
14 for me.
Okay.
Another 20 for
15.
Su-Long.
Okay.
9.
9. Well, what did Fisscourth get?
18.
18? Okay. I was looking for a 15. So Fisscourth and Su-Long, you both notice as Farah leans over to Amelie, whispers something, and it gets a slight chuckle out of Amelie.
Joke? Could they be sharing? Is it at my expense? Is it at our expense? I'm not quite certain. But, I must ask, ladies, my dearest companions, how long will you be gone? I don't believe we asked that.
A few days. My mother's dinners tend to continue into breakfast and then some. Why?
I was merely curious about how long we would be forsaken of your presence is all. It's... Oh, a days-long dinner, though. That sounds like quite the conundrum.
You might not be here when you come back, though. We're leaving soon, too.
You're leaving.
There were jobs outside of town.
Yeah, we're going to take a job outside of town. It is in... I can't see that. It's in Watford.
Oh. We were under the impression that you all would be the wardens in charge here. Well, everyone was gone. And Farah speaks up
Everyone's gone?
and says, yeah, didn't Toby get word to you yet? He's leaving too, along with,
No.
Everyone.
mhm.
Heavens.
Yeah,
I guess we should kind of stay here, honestly.
yeah.
What about Nismat? Is she not staying?
Oh, no, Galwin and Nismat are in charge. Well, Toby's gone, since they'll be the most
Okay.
senior ranking members in
Oh.
town.
Oh, there was. Okay, so the town will not be without entirely. I'd hate for it to just be us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we can talk to Toby. Maybe we should stay and help Watford later. I don't know. We'll talk to Toby. See
We will sort it out. No, we had not heard this yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it was a new thing because his sister came to town. So,
Oh, yeah.
We did know
saw
that part,
yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Something like that. And she left and something to Toby about,
Yeah, I think it's a family thing. I didn't
Oh.
pry. So,
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of that going around.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, but yeah, so everyone's going to be gone, and I guess you are all going to be more senior members while we're gone. So congrats on the promotion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We shall see, yes. Fisscourth, do you wish to take your turn with the massaging?
Yes. Wish me well, everyone. And she'll
Good luck.
head in.
Best of luck.
And Fisscourth, you get your massage as well. And she is gentle with you when you state your delicate bones.
My bones.
And when you go to stand up, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, again. Okay, that's a 21.
Fantastic. You go to stand up, and you have never been this relaxed in your entire life. And for a minute, you feel like you're just going to topple over, like your legs are blood jelly. But you catch yourself on the table and manage to stay upright as you head back to the pool.
I feel as limber as the day I emerged from my mother's womb. Look at, I'm so flexible. Like, I wasn't able to do this with my elbows before. I didn't even know I had elbows.
That was very descriptive, Fisscourth.
Feel me, Su-Long, feel me. I'm so limber.
Oh.
Fit through a crack like an octopus.
Hopefully it stays that way for a while for you.
I hope so.
Just reach out blindly and feel for the wings. Very well.
Very good at her job, apparently. That's good. I am going to go get a massage, and then I'm going to leave so I can buy some stuff to make the bread, to then go to Ivy's house, and I'll leave you all here. I'll go get that massage.
All right.
I'll go get the massage.
Yeah, you get your massage, and it is every bit as wonderful as you just imagined it would be. Are there any further conversations you all would like to have?
Just wish them safe journey. Hope they come back soon.
Yes.
We'll be back as soon as we can. Yeah, home is a lot, so
How
be
about
back
we
soon.
celebrate you guys coming back with another bathhouse, time.
deal.
And treats, perhaps.
Or whatever it is you choose.
Oh, do you like chocolate covered almonds?
Yes.
Never had them.
Well, then we will be sure to bring you all some.
Please. I love
Oh,
it.
yes.
And you can all enjoy the rest of your bath time. Yuiza,
Mm-hmm.
what are you getting to prepare for your date?
She is going to get ingredients to make focaccia bread with little flowers and vegetables and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna get a little basket to pack it all neatly and bring some of the muffins she made this morning.
Okay.
And she's gonna get dressed. And she's going to meet up with Ivy.
Okay. As you are going through town center and doing your shopping, roll me a perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll physical dice because I've rolled
Please do.
1 and a 6.
Please do.
Hype goblin dice.
Hype goblin
In
dice.
hype we believe.
In hype we believe. One nation under hype.
Please know
Okay,
that's way
that's
more
better.
paperwork than I want.
God, I don't even know what I get again. I think I get a perception. 18.
18. Okay. When you are out shopping, you actually see, Arabelle, and she is with Euphoria. And you overhear as you walk by, they both kind of give you a nod and a wave, but they're continuing on with their conversation. And you overhear Arabelle as you walk by. Amelie and Farah have been investigating, but so far they haven't discovered anything, not the culprit. I read about a cult to the south, though. Might be that. But yeah, the livestock is they just keep going missing.
Okay. Pin that on the back of my brain for later.
You can definitely take note of that. As you head back, you are able to craft what it is you would like to take with you. After going to the bathhouse, what are the rest of you doing?
Su-Long's gonna check in with Toby because we've been given a lead to everyone leaving Dullhand.
Okay. Yeah.
And he'll invite Arat and Fisscourth if they want to come along too.
Sure.
Oh, Fizz is certainly coming along. I've never been in
Definitely.
charge of anything but myself.
Fantastic. In that case, I know it's a bit early, but let's do these two events after break. That sound good?
Yeah.
We can just
Yeah.
hop back and
Longer
forth?
back half.
Okay. We are going to go on a 5 to 10 minute break, everyone. Stretch our legs, grab some waters, and get ready to go on a date and go talk to our boss. So don't go anywhere unless it's to grab a drink, grab a friend, or go to patreon.com/the Hype Goblin and join us there so you can get access to our Discord server, hang out with us throughout the week, and join us for our after show. We'll talk to you all in a bit. Everybody wave. Bye-bye. With that, let's go ahead and jump back in. And I think we should start with Yuiza. Yuiza, what do you do to get ready for this date. How do you head out to the farm?
Well, after she made sure that the bread was made, everything was tucked in a little like basket with like little plates. She brought some wine that was in that like bag of molding.
Okay.
So it's like really nice, and some cheeses for the focaccia she made. And some cups for the wine, and some muffins in there. She's gonna get dressed. Shh, mommy's on a date right now, maybe. My cat's meowing.
Some luck on your courtship. This will call up from her room.
Thank you. And she has some like nicer clothes, like not ripped through adventuring clothes. You know, she wears a new skirt. It still has like the 2 slits up the sides, like where the legs are. And she has like this little top that almost looks like it's almost like that. It's like a scarf top type of thing. And you know, she brushes her hair. She looks really nice. She goes over to to meet Ivy. Make sure she smells nice.
Ivy's farm. They're on the farthest end of the road that you traveled down before. You see Joey's farm as you walk down this path, and there are farmers out in the fields calling their animals in for the night. You see some goats, some sheep. There's a horse, and at first you think that it's dead in the field, but then it lifts its head up, and apparently no, it's just being a dingus laying in the ground. As you get out further, it gets quieter. The sounds of the village fade away. Even the farm sounds of the animals fade away, and the air smells just a bit fresher out here as you pass by farms that are more about growing vegetables than raising livestock. And at the very end of the road, you come to Ivy's farm. It has a reed fence that goes around it. The reeds twist in between posts. Creates kind of like a cottagecore vibe around the entirety of the farm. And I will move you over to the map that I made for you. As you walk in, you see a field of pumpkins. You see a field of pumpkins, another field of sunflowers. Past that, you see vegetables off in fields to the side, all sitting in front of a little farmhouse with rows of window boxes lining the front of it. And off to the side, coming around the corner near the cart, you see Ivy coming towards you.
She will wave over at her and kind of meet up with her. Sorry. She's like, hi.
Hi. Hi. I hope, hi.
Hi.
Did you find it okay?
Yeah, the farm, it's a lovely farm. I love your little pumpkin patch.
Okay, great. So if you and I just removed vision, so everyone should be able to see this, by the way. Yeah, if you want to come through here, we can go straight to eating if you want. I have the picnic all set up, or we can go check out the greenhouses if you want. Those are further back past the chickens.
I would love to eat with you right now.
Okay. right over this way, and she will take you off to your right through another gate. And as you pass through beyond the gate and the trees, she walks you through a field of wildflowers. And she explains to you, not everything grows well in a greenhouse. So this is where we grow the more native plants. They're just they kind of follow the path that just naturally forms through it. And we're gonna be back here. I think it's the prettiest spot. I hope it's the prettiest spot. You don't have allergies, do you?
Oh, not to flowers.
Okay, thank you. Good.
She's looking at the flowers, like the wildflowers grow, and she has the biggest smile on her face. She loves flowers. She loves nature. And she's super, like, she's like, this is so beautiful.
And she will explain to you any questions that you have about the flowers that grow here, what the native species is, when it grows best, the time to pick it. She knows everything having to do with all of these plants that you are passing by. And she takes you to the very back into a small grove of trees and bushes. There's still flowers around you, but in the middle of this space, she has laid out a thin blanket that is circular with a pretty pattern on it. It's a little worn in places. And in front of you, you see some pillows for sitting on. There is a teapot and a cozy staying warm, and a assortment of breads, pies, and fruit, most of which comes from the farm itself.
This is all so pretty. Did you do all this for me?
Well, I didn't do it for my brother.
Oh, I met your brother.
Oh, I am so sorry. He didn't hit on you, did he?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. He tends to do that with everyone he sees who he yeah. It's he was a lot of trouble when we were growing up. But come sit. Do you want the left side or the right side, or just you can sit in the middle if you can't choose.
She's gonna just sit right here.
Okay, I'll sit.
Yeah.
Here, do you like? I have tea and I have water, and I have three different types of wine. I didn't know what she would like, so I just brought a little bit of everything. There's also mead and a hard cider, and also just a regular cider as well, just in case you don't drink but you want something tasty. And there's also milk.
I may pass on the milk, but I would love to try everything else you brought. I brought something too. I also brought wine and everything, but you can choose whichever one you want to drink.
Okay.
So she'll take out the wine. It says it's like this vintage, but so we found a bag of molding in one of our adventures, and it honestly sounds kind of gross, but it's great for cheese and wine. Mold.
Right. I know what mold is. Why do you want it in a bag?
Okay, so what it does, it ages things. So we put a few bottles of wine in there.
Oh.
It made them age.
And you just carry around wine with you as it ages?
I think one of my friends we have it over at the One's Want. I don't carry it on me all the time.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I did put some wine in there, and it says it's like maybe a 5-year vintage. I don't know about wines, guys. I'm gonna pretend I do because it's D&D.
Go for it.
But it's been there for honestly a few days, so it's probably even older than that now. Because
okay. Do you want to try that first, or?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay.
I don't know what would pair best with this. So these are some muffins I made this morning. I thought you might like them.
Okay.
And I also made this, and she's gonna take out a really nicely packed, a little oval shaped focaccia bread that has little peppers and tomatoes and other stuff to make it to have decoration. And I'm gonna put a picture of it honestly at the table. Honestly, it kind of looks like a children's drawing. And she did her best.
I am so glad that you didn't bring just all sweets, because I'm honestly a savory person.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, if you want later, if you keep the muffins, you don't have to. If you toast them a little bit with butter, they're actually really good. It's a little bit more savory.
Yeah, I like them with a little bit of jam, but just like chocolates and sweets. I can't. It's just too much for me. I can't do it.
I totally get it. But I'm glad I made you this. I hope I made it. It's still warm. I was scared I wouldn't be able to make it before our date, but I got it done.
Well, then we should eat that first, right?
Okay.
Okay. And as
Oh,
you
they brought cheese.
and as you two dig into this bread and cheese, let's shift on over to the rest of the party. Where are you all heading?
To the warden's main office.
To the
Yes.
warden's main office. Okay.
We have a discussion about management to be made. We can't go to speak to the manager because we are the managers now. It's very confusing.
Apparently.
Okay. You can definitely head over to the wardens, and you all know exactly where to go, and you head on in. Do you go straight to Toby's office?
Polite knock at the door.
Oh, Fist doesn't knock. She's already opened the door. Tobias, are you in here? We need to speak with you immediately. It requires the safety of town. The town's safety is at
lowering
hand.
his hand.
As you open the warden's office, there is a crash from a door just beyond Toby's deck, and you see the door open slowly, and he peeks his head out and, what? Hi, help. Can I help you?
How can you help us? Indeed. We were informed that there would be no other wardens here save for us, which would make us the senior wardens. Here's the thing. I've never been in charge of anything but myself. I don't think we should leave the town to me. I will
Su-Long
destroy
just
it.
slowly puts a hand over Fist's mouth.
Yeah.
Put a hand on her shoulder.
Miss Fisscourth, would you like to have a seat?
Would I? Yes, I would.
Okay, please sit down.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I am leaving. However, you won't be the only wardens in town. Gawain and Nismet will both be in charge while I'm gone. Okay? And I'm sure that when Helena, Amelie, and Farah all get back, they will be more than happy to step back into their roles. But your duties will, unless something goes drastically wrong, which I doubt it will, your duties will not be changing much. Just continuing your jobs. And Miss Fisscourth, please take a deep breath. You look very tense.
Yeah. I thought I was going to have to make decisions, very big decisions this time. I'm not good at the decisions. When I make them, I get analysis paralysis. It's very chronic.
We were concerned because we had been recently discussing taking one of the jobs outside of town, and then we were told that we would be the only ones here.
Yeah, the Watford job. I mean, that's not a direct concern. There's been I'm sure someone will assist them. We're not the only wardens branch in
Of
town.
course.
I'll be in O'Crane for a few days dealing with some guild things and some family things. So don't get too flustered. I'm not leaving forever. I will be back. Okay? And he gives a very pointed look at Fisscourth.
Okay, if you truly say so.
And in the meantime, and he will dig into his pocket, and he pulls out a small metal disc about the size of a gold piece, and gives it to you, Fisscourth. And on either side, there is a enameled cherry blossom. One with no, or there's a cherry blossom branch. One with no cherry blossoms on it, the other with. And he says, this was from my mother. If you have trouble making a decision, the flowers are for yes, the branch is for no. It's a spring and winter thing. It's very involved. But just flip it in the air, and he'll demonstrate for you how to flip it and catch it on the back of your wing. In this case, his hand. And then you can make your decision that way. Although often I figure out what I actually want to do while it's still in the air before I catch it. So, either way.
Good practice.
Very, very well. I'll put my trust in your coin. Toby, thank you for the reassurances. I was... Oh, so many lives at my hands. That would not be a good thing.
Is everything okay with your family? You seemed rather stressed the last time we saw you out.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. My siblings know how to get under my skin, but my father isn't.
I hear that's the norm.
Yeah, my father isn't doing well, so they think I can snap him out of his funk, I guess you'd say.
I'm not certain I fully understand, but perhaps that is not for me to. I hope that he is well, though.
He will be. He gets this way every year around the anniversary of our mother's death when he realizes that it's approaching, and it's hitting him a little harder this year.
Oh, my deepest condolences to you and your family, then. I didn't realize.
Oh, it's all right. It's been a while, about 20 years at this point, so it is what it is. But she had a long and very happy life, so best to remember that.
Seems to be that she left quite the impact.
Yeah, well, she did stop our dad from conquering the world, so, you know.
Pardon?
Yeah. Story for another time, I'm afraid. But remind me to tell you it over drinks one day.
Absolutely.
Curious.
Yeah. And when I come back, we may have some relocating wardens to this area as well. If you all would like to be on the welcome committee, I can put your names down.
From where?
I see no reason why not.
From O'Crane. It's the other reason why I'm heading there. They're disbanding the Wardens Guild there.
Suppose any help would be good, but why are they disbanding it?
I'm not entirely sure myself. I was contacted by the head of the guild there and was told that it was a royal decree that we were to disband and leave the walls of the city immediately. So.
Royal?
That sounds rather ominous.
It does.
Well, I think they just decided that they can handle things there themselves, and they just, I don't know, just want us out. We don't necessarily demand our presence in anyone's city. We're just there in case they need us, and they have decided that we're not needed.
DM?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have it all memorized.
Yeah.
One of the oracles that I read about was located in Ukraine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you name that one, or?
I did not.
Okay. Were they named in the book, or is it just that there was an oracle there?
They were not. It focused mostly on the mystery surrounding, what did I name the other one? The Eyes of Above. The Eyes of Above, yeah.
Well, then I guess to Tobias, say, are you rather familiar with Ukraine, or is this your first time there? Apart from your father there, of course.
No, my family owns a bookstore there.
I had read about an oracle of the city, and I was wondering if perhaps you could, if it's not inconveniencing your trip, if correspondence could be passed along.
I can try. You're referring to the Oracle of the Court?
I suppose so. They were not named in the text that I read.
Yeah, that's the only one I know of. I don't know them personally, but I can try and deliver something for you. I can at least get it to the castle.
I would appreciate it. I'm hoping that perhaps another could assist me with examining a premonition.
Oh, sure. Did you want me to take down the letter for you?
I should be able to.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yeah, sort of reach out for a...
Yeah, he will go to his desk and pull out a piece of paper and a quill. And while you think on what that would say, let's slide back over and see what's happening with Yuiza and Ivy. What's happening with Yuiza and Ivy?
Yuiza has popped a cork on that wine bottle that she brought. Has served it for both her and Ivy, and start cutting the focaccia bread with the cheese that she bought and all that. And it's just, I hope you like the bread. I don't think I've ever like made focaccia like fully like this. I don't know if like the vegetables are going to be good, but it looked pretty.
Oh no! This is your first time making it.
I've made other breads, but this one specifically, I'd have to get a little bit of help. Yeah.
Oh, it's really good for your first time. Bread can be really tricky.
I know, but you know, like it's easier to make it yourself than to buy it. So. Yeah, but I hope you like it. Not to like ruin this with talk of your brother, but he was the one who suggested I bring some.
Yeah. Did you tell him about our date?
Not like okay, so he knows.
Oh no.
I didn't tell him specifically. I was talking with Su-Long about what I was going to bring. And then he asked, "Oh, do you have a date?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, I didn't know he was your brother.
Okay. No, it's fine. Honestly, he's at least this way. I'm just prepared for the teasing that he's going to give me, because there will be no mercy if my brother knows. So,
well, I can at least make sure that you're prepared. He was really nice, though. He cares a lot about you.
Yeah. He's not so bad.
Did you guys grow up like together, or?
Yeah. We're only 4 years apart.
Oh, so I don't have siblings, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, yeah. So he's actually from my dad's first marriage, and it didn't work out. Everyone's still alive. But yeah, we grew up together. He terrorized the countryside and many of the women in it while he was here. And he is known as, I believe, the last time a city official brought him home, as a lovable scamp who needs to leave town immediately. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
One time he set the entire fountain on fire. So.
How do you set that fountain
I don't know.
on fire?
I don't know.
Water.
He got into a bit of trouble for that one, for sure. But he's really good at what he does. So he's good at what he does.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's amazing. We saw him fight. We were fighting like this big water monster thing.
A water monster here?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, not anymore.
Oh.
It's attacked us.
Is that why he hasn't come home yet today?
Yeah, he's at the temple. He got a little bit hurt, but he's alive. He's fine. But, you know.
Okay.
Tease him for getting his ass whooped. But he did them the, like, you know, helping fight it.
Okay.
He also got covered in, like, bilge water. So.
That is so gross.
It is very gross.
I'm definitely going to tease him about that later.
Yeah.
Did it smell really bad?
A little bit. Yes.
Perfect.
I was lucky and I didn't get hit with it. I still went to the bathhouse because I wanted to, like, you know.
Oh, the bathhouse. Are you entering the contest?
Oh, I did, yeah. I don't know what I don't know what to like help name it though.
Oh, what did I submit? It was the water's edge. I thought it was nice because it has like the little pond out back and it's like on the edge of the water. It's a dumb name, isn't it?
No, I like it. I want something like very like practical, like Bath and Body Works, because it's a bath and like they work on your body with like massages.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a lot catchier.
Yeah.
I'm really not good at naming things.
I'm not the best. I named a street cat that we had when in my hometown. There was a street cat. He was like very orange and stuff, and I named him Cheese. So
I mean, that is a good name for a cat.
I know. Everybody was like, oh my god, why would you name a cat cheese? And I'm like, I don't know. I think he loved it. So, I think he did. It was great.
We have a chicken named Worm.
I love that.
Yeah.
I have a chicken named Nuggets.
You have a chicken?
Well, I did back home. There were a lot of chickens. A lot of people raise like chickens in their houses because they got like that smaller variety that's like ergonomic and scoopable.
I mean, any chicken's scoopable if you try hard enough.
You know what? You're not wrong. Oh my god! Speaking of scoopable chickens, right? It's not a chicken, but I got to meet Herbert. There is like, Helena's duck. Amazing.
Oh, is that okay? That's the duck with the spots on it?
Yes.
Oh,
At the
okay.
bathhouse all the time, apparently. Super cute.
I never knew it had a name.
Yeah, his name's Herbert. So let us duck. It's about. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been talking for so long. How was your day?
Well, I did this.
Which, by the way, is amazing. I've not been on a date in a long time, so I think this is a pretty good date.
I'm glad that you think it's a good. She turns as red as her hair.
Yeah.
And with that, let's pop back over to the other three. Arat, what does your letter say?
It's a bit long, but I just wrote, my name is Arat Kshizhin. I am writing you regarding strange premonitions that I have received during my time in Delhen, and that I hoped insight from another might shed light into the meaning. First instance, I was frozen still, as though I was encased in crystal, myself and the world around me locked into place. Everything was cold and loud, even though I could not sense anything more around me. Just a growing roar until everything broke. It gives me a sense of impending, as if something were far away and growing ever closer, something that could cause such an incredible effect on the world around us. Most recently, though, a similar premonition arose, the same cacophonous noise erupting around me and a feeling of being pulled forward into this noise. And a DM note, I am pretty sure I've forgotten a piece of this premonition, but I'd like to include the description with it.
Yeah.
Forgive me for the lack of details, as I cannot see the premonitions did not contain visual aids, but hopefully this might spark a notion of familiarity with you. If it does, I hope to hear from you with your interpretation. Graciously yours, Arat Kshizhin.
Okay. Toby will take your letter and help you fold it neatly and sticks it in a coat pocket. Yeah, I'll do my best to get this to them. Was there anything else that you all needed from me?
This is still holding the coin. Is there anything particular we should do in emergency aside from consulting the coin?
Deal with any monsters that wander into town, or any abominable creatures, or I don't know, that if there's the wayward moose, get it out of the center of town. The usual. But is there something in particular you're looking to help with?
What of social concerns? I've seen the wardens sometimes engage in such, but if something purely personal occurs, what are we supposed to do then? Like a fight at the tavern, we can't exactly beat up tavern patrons. That could result in bloodshed.
So you want to get involved in domestic disputes?
Yes, I want to make sure that they're all right.
Okay. Well, typically, drunk people are going to fight no matter what you do. So just let them get one or two swings in and then pull them apart. Just, it's usually best to just separate them just very far
children.
apart. Yeah.
I see. Yes.
Yeah. You're going to find that drunk humanoids tend to act like toddlers. And just give them something to eat. Tell them to sober up and knock it off. Send them home if you can. If not, just drop them off at the temple, and the acolytes there will make sure they're taken care of until they're sober enough to go home.
Bring bread to the temple. Yes.
Yeah, just there are town guards these days now, so they'll handle most of that sort of thing. But yeah, that's about it. And that Did you have any other situations you need clarification on?
Oh no, I think I'm quite capable now.
Okay. The rest of you?
Nothing from me, thank you very much.
Okay.
Su-Long's gonna wait a second and a half after Arat and Fisscourth leave to just tell Toby, when you get back, drinks on me. I know what it's like.
No, what's like?
When that time of year comes around with family.
Yeah, it's it can be a challenge. Thank you. I will take you up on that.
No problem. See you around, boss.
Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the festival. Have a pie for me.
We've got that mayor dinner to go to, too.
Well, have fun.
The door will shut behind Su-Long.
Okay. Where are you all heading to next?
Maybe Yuiza is still courting. Perhaps we should go and get dinner at the Pink Dragon.
I have a 50 gold stipend at the Pink Dragon.
No, you
100
now.
gold stipend.
How much?
100 gold.
Oh.
Because we found the thing, it got a dub. We all do, actually, separately.
Oh yeah, I'll inform Fisscourth that because of the job we did, we have a small stipend at the Pink Dragon.
Really?
Oh. Well, we should have more of a reason to go get our meal then.
And you both are, and Yuiza, when she's back, are welcome to divvy up mine, of course, but I will happily accompany.
Yes.
Do you want to hear more about that clown that chases me in my dreams?
Yes,
Absolutely.
we could perhaps theorize and relate. I've never been chased by a clown in my dreams, but I have been chased by a large woman in my dreams.
I bet you like
I would love to hear about it from both of you very much.
Well, it starts with the honking. Su-Long says as he starts walking towards the Pink Dragon.
Please go on.
It's always in the background, just a... I turn my head over my shoulder and I never really see what's there. I find myself in a long corridor, doorless except for a beam of light at the end. And as I'm walking towards that beam of light, I keep hearing the honking grow louder and faster.
Does the clown ever attack you? Murderous?
I typically wake up before that.
See. Perhaps if we see this clown in the real world, we will act first.
Somehow not the strangest meal I've had.
Y'all are silly. Okay, yeah, y'all can head over to the Wands Want, and we will slide back to the flower farm. Yuiza, do you like games? I feel like I just keep
do.
drowning on about flowers.
But I love flowers. I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, thank you. There's this game that my brother and I used to play while we were growing up. I could teach you if you want. If you like dice games.
I do.
Okay. Well, it's called. I'm just gonna show you. And she will pull out from one of the baskets. She pulls out a wooden tray. And on either side of the tray, there are quadrants of 3x3 squares that are carved into the wood. And there's a side piece that is a longer rectangle. And she takes out dice. And she will hand you 9 dice.
Okay.
And she will keep 9 for herself. And let me pull up. I will
have a lot. Wait, do I actually have a lot of dice on me?
You do. You won't need physical dice for this, however.
Okay.
So I am going to show you, before I switch over for our audience to follow along, I am going to show you a handout. Please click the link that is at the top of this handout and enter the code in the joining section. So for those listening at home, while Satan does this, this is essentially, Ivy is going to essentially explain the game Knucklebones from the video game Cult of the Lamb. And we are going to be using an online PvP simulator to play this together. She is going to walk you through the way that you play this game. So essentially, each player is going to take turns and you will roll a 6-sided die, placing your side on the board in one of the spots on that grid. When one player has filled all 9 slots on their board, the game ends and the player with the highest score wins. Each player's grid is divided into 3 columns and 3 rows. If a player has 2 or 3 dice showing the same number in a single column, their values are added together and multiplied by the number of matches. So if you had a 2 die and a 2 die in the same column, that would be doubled to 8. If you had the die, if you had 2 dies in all 3 spots on the column, that would be tripled to 18. So that is the short, sweet, and dirty rules of Knucklebones. If y'all haven't played Cult of the Lamb before, I highly recommend it. The mini games are so much fun. With that, I will go ahead and put this up for chat and our fellow players to see. If you all have stream pulled up, it is there for you.
I can't wait to stomp all of you in Knucklebones.
But Ivy is going to roll first, and she rolls a 1. So she is going to go ahead and put that in her center column.
Okay.
All right. And then there should be a roll button for you as well to roll your d6.
Okay.
Sarah, did you mention that putting the same number of dice
Oh, that's right.
subtracts it?
Putting the same number of dice in the same column as your opponent will delete that number from their column. So if you were to say roll a 1, since Ivy rolled a 1 for her first die,
Okay.
and put it in your center column, that would delete mine, but you would get to keep yours.
Okay.
It deletes all instances of them in that column.
Yeah, it
Yep.
does.
All right.
She
And
had like 3 6s in a column and you rolled a 6. Oof.
Yeah. I rolled a 4, so I'm going to put that in a column on its own, the left column. It's currently 5-2 in Ivy's favor. Ooh, Yuiza rolled a 6 and put it in the center column. I'm going to have you narrate your half, okay?
Okay.
All right. Ivy is going to roll again. She rolls another 4. So I have a 4 in my first column. I'm going to add that 4 to it to get 16. So the score is currently 17-8.
Okay. I'm gonna roll, and I have another 2.
Okay.
So I put that in the first column with my 2. My score is currently 8, not a 16, but it is an 8.
Your score is currently 14 because it's adding all
14?
the columns. Yep.
Perfect.
All right. I'm going to roll again. And I got a 6. So Ivy is going to look at you as she slyly explains all of these rules to you. And then she is going to add that to her center column.
No, that's not fair.
It's the rules of the game.
Okay.
You
If
got
we're going
it?
to continue, yes, I got it.
Mhm.
If we're going to continue playing, what happens if one of us wins?
Then we play again.
Okay.
Or we can play for something. Do you want to play for money?
We could play for money.
Okay.
How much are you betting?
Well, let's see. If someone paid me 5 gold to not work today, so I guess I'll play for 5 gold.
Okay, I'll play for 5 gold too.
Okay.
I'm going to roll, see if I can replace that 6 you took from me.
Okay. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4, and I'm going to place it on my first column.
Rude, as she says, as you delete her 2 4s that she had.
Hey, it's just what the rules are, you know?
Well, you know what? I'm just going to double up. Oh, gosh. I don't want to double up this one, but I will double up the one filling up the center column. So now I have 2 columns left. Okay. I can do this. I can still beat.
You got this.
I'm not going to let you win. Just saying.
I'm not going to let you win either.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll, see what, my first column's already full. A 2. Oh, I could have had. You know what? That's fair. It happens. I'm going to put that in my third column. So I'm going to put my 2 in my third column.
Okay. Let's see. I rolled a 2. Should I delete the 2 that you have in your first column or your third column?
I mean, you can do whatever it is that you want. You said you weren't going to let me win, so play fair and square.
That's true. I'll put it in the first column. I'm still winning. She smiles broadly at you. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to roll. I have a 3. I'll put that in my third column.
Okay.
Because I don't have a 3. But I do have 2, 3, 4, if that makes a difference.
It doesn't. No, you don't get anything for that.
Though.
It is. As my brother would say, I'm very proud of you.
He does have that like accent, right? I was like wondering because like you didn't talk like that, but like he did.
Yeah, so, he learned that in his travels. That's not a real accent. But yes, I rolled a 2, so I put it in the first column for doubles.
Okay, well I rolled a 4, so I'm gonna put it in the first column with my 4.
Okay. Oh, beating me. That's not. Ooh, a 6. Ooh. Where do I put it? Third column. Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
Back in the lead, 24 to 21.
Oh, look at that. I rolled a 6.
You're cheating.
I am not cheating. I'm not cheating. I am just playing fair and square.
Fine. Go ahead. I know what you're going to do. It's fine. Go ahead.
I mean, I could put it should I put it in the third column or like the middle column? That's the question.
I'm not going to help you.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to put it in the middle column.
Fine. Oh, look, I got a 6. Middle column. She says as she deletes your 6.
Well, I got the 4 and I'm going to put it in my 4 column because I have a full column.
Good. You should see now that's going to get you up to 41. So now that's going to be really hard for me to beat. So you're doing really good.
Okay.
Okay. I got another 2. I'll fill up this column. So now it's 41 to 34.
You can't take my 4s.
Exactly. And you can't take my 2s in that column.
But I did roll a 1. So I think I'm going to take your 1s in the middle column.
Fine. You know what? I'm going to roll a 5, which doesn't help me. But I'll put it there in the center. Okay.
I'm going to roll another 2. I'm going to put it in my last column with my 2.
Yep. So you get the double bonus. Perfect.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay.
Oh, you did get a double 5.
I did. Okay, center column. So now it's 50 to 48. Sorry, I am still kicking your butt.
You're so good at this. I did roll a 6, though.
Rude.
And I think I'm going to take your lonely 6. So actually, it's 44 to 54, and I'm kicking your butt now.
I rolled a 3, and I can't delete your 3. That is rude. Okay, fine. There's my 3.
I only have 1 space left, so I won. Hey, and I'll put it in my middle column with my other 1.
You did it.
Look at that.
See? And you didn't even know how to play.
I'm just good like that, you know.
And as you are gloating about your win, let's slide back over to the others. Where'd everybody go after meeting with Toby?
Pink dragon for food?
Pink dragon.
Okay. You all head over to the Pink Dragon. Let me just put Knucklebones away here. And as you walk in, where's my Pink Dragon? I should probably make this map pink so it's easier to find. That would make sense, right? Activate. Go gadget. As you walk in, you see that, like usual, the place is lively. Ellison Petoris, the mayor's sister, is up on stage actually singing. She's singing some folk songs and playing guitar.
How good is her voice?
Roll perception. While you do that, Iggy and the person that you know as Lowry Moon are sitting at the front of the room watching her and nodding their heads along, enjoying it. Pascal sits at their table. Nismat is off to the side at a table by herself, and Rupert is behind the bar. And as always, the ever-present tavern drake is atop the barrels of mead.
That is an 11 from my perception. I'm glad to see Bubbles is still here.
Bubbles is still here. I will say the dealers are all at the gambling tables, and there is a sign showing that the pot for the lottery is currently up to 207 gold.
It says, I will go get us drinks to start off with, then we can order foods, but most importantly drinks, and she's going to skedaddle off to the bar to order by herself for the very first time.
Good luck.
Baby!
It's her first time asking for ketchup at the drive-thru. Be kind to her.
She asked for no pickles. Su-Long will lead Arat over to where Nismat's sitting.
Okay.
As you walk, actually, I'm going to ask, Su-Long, I had a question for you as somebody who, could, for lack of a better term, can see.
Sure.
Has Fisscourth been okay? She has seemed rather out of sorts lately, and lacking the ability to tell if something is visibly wrong.
Well,
She's seemed extremely nervous lately.
I may be dense in a lot of areas, but I can tell when someone's a bit flustered. And
That does seem to happen to her a lot.
She's been especially flustered recently, considering a numerous amount of attractive people have been around her, especially naked.
That's fair.
Though I think posing the question to her to find out her well-being is a lot more prudent than getting a second-hand opinion.
That is true. I just didn't want to make an assumption without having full input. I'd hate to embarrass her.
No, I'll reserve that comment to myself.
Very well, thank you. I'll follow him the rest of the way to Nismat.
Hey, so I hear you're gonna be our boss for a while.
Hi, yes, that is, yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, don't work us too hard.
I will do my best not to. It's my understanding that it's mostly paperwork. Gowan said that we wouldn't actually have to do much so long as everything just runs smoothly as normal. This is my first time being in charge. I don't know what to do. Should I wear a tie?
Absolutely.
Okay. I need to
Only
buy
if you
a tie.
want to.
I hear that's the formal thing to do.
The formal thing to do. Okay. Formal. Be formal. Formal's good.
I mean,
Is it material plane formal or Feywild formal? Because those are two very different things, and one requires a lot more clothes and one requires a lot less clothes.
I suppose, turn of the realm, as it were.
Okay.
I think you're dressed fine right now.
Okay. Thanks.
I mean, honestly, if it's your first time, you're bound to make mistakes, so there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, yeah. I make mistakes every day, but usually, there's a difference between making a mistake in a fight against a bear and making a mistake in a fight that deals with people's paychecks. You know, they get a lot more mad about the paychecks than the bear.
Well, I have done a bit of managerial stuff back in Zara. If you need any accounting help, I'm available throughout the week.
He has
Okay.
wonderful secretarial skills.
Oh, okay. If you well, I don't. It's mostly that just my penmanship isn't very good. So these weren't, and she holds up her more paw-like hands compared to most Dragonborn. These were, holding a pen is hard. So it's not that I can't do it or that like I can't like read the forms or that I don't know like which form to use. It's just that I look, Amelie says that I write like a physician.
Chicken scratches.
Yes, that. Uh-huh.
Do physicians write poorly?
A little, yeah, depending on where you go. My uncle sort of has the same configuration as you. He has a little nip in his pointer finger that kind of holds ink, and he kind of scratches that instead of holding a pen or quill.
I tried to do that, but then it got all over my clothes.
Fair. Well, I've got decent penmanship.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind, it doesn't come with any extra pay. I don't think it comes with extra pay. I'll see if I can get you extra pay.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Small town, we all need a little help every now and again, right?
Yeah. Did you hear that the carnival workers have gotten here? They started setting up apparently just overnight.
Oh, for the festival, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Where are they set up?
Oh, in one of the like large fields outside of town. Same spot as every year. There's suddenly just, you walk by there one day and it's just, a field, rolling hills, grass. It's nice. There's some wildflowers. And then the next day you walk by and there's just tents everywhere and a fence. I don't know how they do the fence so quickly.
You have been to this festival before then?
Yeah.
What should we expect?
Fun. There's
That's good to know.
let's see. There's a strength test. 1 year there was, I hope the axe thrower comes back. You'll really like the axe thrower. They're a lot of fun. 1 year there was a puppet show. And there's a pie eating contest.
I have nudged Su-Long for everything except for the puppet show so far.
Yeah. There's an acrobatic show where they do like a lot of it's very, I don't know another word to describe it other than intricate and pretty. There was there's a maze you can go. Oh, that's the other thing. There's a maze. There, you just walk by there and there's suddenly a whole hedge maze. And there's prizes in it and there's little puzzles in it and you can walk through. And I got lost for 2 hours in it because I kept getting turned around, but it was a lot of fun.
Interesting.
Well, seeing as it's our first time here and the festival, could use a guide.
Oh yeah, I'd be happy to meet you there. Yeah, I get there early as soon as they
You asking her on a date, Su-Long? You gonna kiss her and win her a stuffed animal?
Shut up. That's the plan.
Are you all going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless like a job ties us up, but we'll be there.
No, the plan was to be there. I believe that Arabelle was hoping that we would be there and then a dinner afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't like dinner?
It's a dinner up at the mayor's.
Oh.
Yeah. Something about him kind of weirds me out.
I hear it's the teeth.
It's the teeth.
Oh, I thought it was just because he was an ass.
I don't know him enough for that.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. For some reason, Iggy keeps letting him come in here and gamble. I don't know why.
Is he very good at it?
Yeah, really good.
Then I don't know why either.
Yeah. He took my favorite axe off of me once. That was a bummer.
Does he still have it?
I think so.
What's the axe? What does the axe look like?
Well, it's a battle axe. And it was forged in the Feywild. It was a gift from my dad. And the handle looks kind of like a tree branch, but really, really sturdy. And it's perfectly weighted. And when you hit someone really, really good, flowers just pop right out of it. It's great.
And I'll turn to Su-Long. I'll turn to Su-Long actually and say, like, oh, you'll have to tell me if you see that there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Really good at gambling.
Would you like a refill on your drink?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's water.
Okay. Su-Long will extricate himself really quickly, spotting Miss Moon and just like, boop.
What does that sound mean?
He's just gonna like get up to the bar,
Okay.
scoot down past Fist, and then like wave to Lowry real quick.
Fisscourth is just still nervously sweating, looking at the menu, going,
And Rupert is
Coin.
Rupert is standing in front of you, Fisscourth. What can I get you? Do you have any questions?
Can I have three alcohols, please? 3.
Is there a specific kind of alcohol? Do you want mead, ale, wine? Do you? I'm sorry. What was that?
There was a variety of them.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I think your vocal register goes higher than my ears can perceive. So if you could just like drop it down like 4 octaves.
I'm in a hooling, you see.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm trying not to be rude, but like my ears literally are not picking up what you're.
I didn't realize there was such a variety of alcohols. Could I get? I just want 3, please.
Are you okay?
Really not. This is my first time ordering.
You don't eat out much, do you?
Never. I usually cook at home. Well, my friend Yuiza does. I've never cooked by myself. The last time I did, I put coffee beans in water, and that's not how you make coffee, apparently.
Coffee beans and water.
Yes.
Okay. What table are you with?
That one. She just points to where Arat is sitting.
Cool. I'm just gonna get them all the same things that they got last time that they were here. Is that cool with you? Cup of blood
great,
for you,
thank
right?
You. Yes, please.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Any food? Surprise you?
Oh, like she looks so overwhelmed at the thought of food.
I'm just gonna surprise you. I'll bring it to you.
I need to sit down. Thank you very much. Blessings on your
You know,
house.
if it makes you feel any better, my name's Rupert. Okay. And
Rupert, like the drop, yes.
like the what?
Like the Rupert. Have you never heard of a Rupert's drop?
No.
It's fascinating. I'll have to speak to you of it later, but thank you, Rupert, for joining me on this adventure.
I am honored. Madam Fisscourth.
Yes.
So if it will make you feel more comfortable, like next time you come up here, I can just like, if you just want to just like think of it as like you're just telling me a fun fact and you're not actually like asking for things, but it's just like, hey, fun fact, I would like a cup of blood.
That might just work. That is a thought that had never occurred to me. I'm just telling you facts about my stomach.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just straight facts. Like nothing else.
Not a very
No sugarcoating.
difficult social
Yeah.
exchange. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you for this information.
Cool.
Cool. Yes.
Got you. I will
Like
be
the
over
drinks
with
you
your
will see.
Exactly. Except for yours, a little bit warmed up. I'll be back.
Room temperature. Yes. See you, Rupert.
See you, Fisscourth.
Fisscourth is just going to shakily walk over to the table and plop down next to Arat. I don't know how you do it, truly.
Do what?
Order? It's so unnerving. There are so many things, and do I know if this is difficult to make or not? Am I taking up too much of his time? Am I what is called a bad service member, truly?
You simply. You are doing just fine.
You really think so, Arat?
I think so. I think that you're getting the hang of how things function up here rather quickly.
Thank you. I'm going to sit down.
Perfect. Gonna pat the seat next to him. We were just talking with Nismat here about the festival and what to expect.
Yeah. What is going to be there? Are there going to be the clowns that will chase Su-Long?
Clowns you could probably ask one of the clowns to chase them if they have clowns this year. I don't know if they'll have clowns this year. But there's going to be acrobats and Nismat will recount to you, Fisscourth, all of the things that she told Arat and Su-Long that would be there. Su-Long, did you have something that you wanted to talk to Lower Moon about?
Yeah, it's just a quick checkup on the job we did for her to see if there have been any other incidents in the forest that, relate.
Oh, hi, Su-Long, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, I am so glad to see you and your friends. I was concerned that you were all dead because no one ever came back to talk to me. But now that you are alive, everything seems to have quieted down according to the mushrooms and the trees and the plants. Everyone did come back alive, right?
Yeah, everyone did.
Okay.
It was a flock of walk-walks.
A flock of walk-walks. All right. What's a walk-walk?
Do you
Is
know
it like a run-run?
Is?
An ostrich. Yes, I have seen an ostrich, actually.
The sort of that bigger, but with bladed feathers.
Bigger with bladed feathers. Bladed feather. How does a creature have bladed? And she turns her head to the side to listen for a minute. Is it like bladed? No. You know what? It doesn't matter. But I'm really glad that you and your friends all came back safely.
Yeah. Just a small issue.
Issue?
A bit away from the forest, there is a swamp, and we were led there. Found some people, brought them back, but the swamp tried to eat us.
Oh. Sorry about that. Must get a little testy.
Oh, you knew. Okay, well...
You didn't hurt any of the bubbles, did you?
Would you like me to lie to you or tell you the truth?
I would like... No, I am not going to say that. Absolutely not. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. You don't need to tell me anything, but I'm sorry that my swamp was a little cranky.
Well, all right. I was going to say it might be a little best to relocate if you're going to have any parties so that people don't go traipsing in said swamp, but if it is yours, consider that advice tossed in the bin.
Yeah, it wasn't so nearly as big as that when I got it, but I just kept feeding it treats and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oops.
It was a pleasure working for you, Miss Moon. If you need anything else, please refer to the Warden's Guild, where we will happily take any of your requests.
Okay. Thank you. I believe one of your friends wanted to come by for a book club.
Yeah, Yuiza is on a excursion at the moment, but I'll relay any messages you have for her.
Yeah, if she decides she wants to come, it's going to be a week after the festival. She's welcome to come by. We're reading the Cleric's Oath. I think you can get it at most major retailers. Or if she doesn't have it, she's welcome to come by. And I think I still have my copy. I think I might have an extra copy. I'm not entirely sure, but
I'm pretty sure one of our members has a copy already.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. It's kind of a bit. I don't get to host very often because I travel so much, but I'm both hosting and I got to pick the book this month, so it's kind of a big deal. But yes, if you would like to pass that on to her, I would be I'd be more than happy to have her come by, or all of you, or just stop it. Yes, you are all more than welcome, or just your friend, or the merrier. Bring a drink. BYOB.
I will tell Yuiza that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Yeah.
Su-Long will scoot back over, sees that his seat has been filled, and then sits right next to Nismat.
Right about the time he's getting back, I'm telling Fisscourth that Su-Long has asked Nismat about guiding us around the festival.
Yes, and then we could hire. Oh, Su-Long is back. Hello, Su-Long. We were not discussing clowns at all. Also, I ordered by myself. Do you know it's like telling a fun fact about your stomach? It's really that easy.
We're gonna skip over the clowns. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
And as you say this, Fisscourth, Rupert comes over and carrying a large tray in one hand with drinks and food for you all, and finger guns you. And fun fact, I have food for you.
Oh, factoid. You have done an excellent job, but I would like to tip you. And Fisscourth pulls out a whole 10 gold.
You don't have to do that. You gotta credit. But here you go.
But I want to because you have given me a new strength. Please, she shoves it into his hands.
Okay. You know what? Thanks. And he will stuff that 10 gold into his pocket after delivering all of your food and drinks. Anything else for you all before we pop back over to Yuiza and Ivy? No?
Oh, wait, no, I was muted. I just realized. Fisscourth looks to Su-Long and asks, so what is a clown exactly?
Do you have jesters in the court?
Oh, no, we didn't even have a court. Laughter was forbidden.
They are typically people who are painted, and they are sometimes hired to amuse you.
So why are you running from it in your dreams if they're so amusing?
The makeup sometimes is very unnerving.
Oh,
This will be a new experience for Fisscourth as well.
Su-Long will lean over conspiratorially. Think about the mayor's teeth, and then just porcelain white face with a red bulbous nose.
It's monstrous.
And sometimes they'll go up to your ear and say, "You having fun, kids?"
I don't like that at all.
Neither do I. Sits back down.
All right, and with that, we will transition back over to Ivy and Yuiza. Yuiza, you have played several rounds with Ivy. We'll say that you all have gone 10 rounds of this game because it does play pretty fast. Go ahead and for me, roll 1d10.
4.
4? You win 4 out of 10 games.
That's good. It's not bad. She didn't bet any more money because she's trying to conserve her money. But
I mean, do you really want your gold back? I was really only joking.
no.
Normally my brother and I, we just play for coppers.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
You want it fair and square.
Okay, fine. But that just means that I get to spend it on you.
Oh, I mean,
You're going to the
don't-
festival, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to?
Uh-huh. I like the
Would you
axe
like to go
throwing.
with
I would love to. Yes. Yes, I would.
Ask
Yes.
her to go there. I've thrown daggers, but you know.
That's right. That is the thing you do. I'm not very good at axe throwing. I'm better at keeping things alive rather than, throwing things that can.
I can teach you.
Okay.
Maybe before the festival, or at the festival, I can teach you axe throwing.
Right.
It's not that different from like dagger throwing. You just have to hold it the right way.
Okay. There's also a petting zoo every year. Do you like?
Little petties?
Uh-huh. Mhm. And they usually bring really, really interesting creatures from like the Feywild or the Outer Plains, things that you can't see here. Did you know there's a pie eating contest?
There's a pie eating contest. That's really cool. I don't know how much pie I could eat in a seating though. That's a lot.
I can eat quite a bit. One year my brother won.
Oh my god. Amazing. If it's the pie, did you make these pies by the way?
I did. Yes.
If it's these pies, I'd definitely eat so much because they're like delicious.
I wish it was. No, they actually have a chef. Yeah, he's really, really good.
Yeah.
He makes
Well,
all of the food there.
I may not enter the pie eating contest because I would hate the on our carnival date.
That's right, it's a date. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it got a little toasty. Would you like to go for a walk?
I would love to go for a walk.
Okay, I think I need to stretch my legs. Greenhouses. You wanted to see the greenhouse. Do you want to take any wildflowers home with you, by the way?
I would love that.
Okay.
Honestly. Could you pick some for me? Are
Um,
you just really good at arranging them?
Okay. Do you have a favorite color?
I really like purple.
Purple. Okay. No, 1 second. And she will, as you walk through the field back to the rest of the farm, she will start picking different handfuls of flowers for you and cleaning off the stems just enough so that they form a nice bouquet. And I'm not done with this. There's more in the greenhouse. There's a lot there. And she will lead you back to. Oh, that's OBS. That's not my map. Where's my map? She will lead you back through the flowers and the trees and the birds and the bees. It's right this way. They're on the side of the house. Over on the other side is where we have the chickens. They're they're a little loud, and it's best to keep them away from where we keep the seeds. And if you see any rats, don't be alarmed. I keep several of them as pets.
Oh, that's so cool. So like when we went down to when I was doing that job with your brother, we found like he was spiders, and I really wanted to take one as a pet, but it bit me.
Oh. Yeah, they tend to do that. You could always try again.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because they were really nice. I kind of startled it, so I feel bad. It's not its fault,
Yeah.
Mechanism.
Yeah, wild animals and yeah. So right this way. And she will lead you into the greenhouse. And as you walk in, you see nearly as vibrant as the field. You see rows upon rows of tropical plants that grow in this greenhouse. These are plants that could not survive outside of this structure. And you see some as you walk through that you recognize from home.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
I haven't seen these since I left home.
Oh, do you want to take some with you? I can add them.
I would love that. I would really appreciate that. It's been a while since I've been back home.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, actually, this one. Take this one with you. And is there like a windowsill like in the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a yes.
Okay, put this on the windowsill in the bathroom, and it's really gonna like the steam from when folks are taking baths and stuff. And if you don't take a lot, if the bathroom doesn't get used a lot, just go in there every few days and just kind of mist it a little bit. And she hands you a blue and purple orchid.
This is so pretty. Are you sure you want to give this to me?
Oh, yeah. Our supplier gets them for us every year. And those ones over there, those are the parent plants. So, we're good here. One being given away isn't a big deal. Most of them end up going to the manor anyways, to the mayor. So this one's for you. This way I know someone actually appreciates it and will actually take care of it rather than just letting it wilt and die on the windowsill. It's fine. He goes through a lot of plants.
I don't think it's very likable, is he?
I mean, I think some people like him, but I don't. I really don't.
The teeth kind of freak me out.
Right? Why are they so white?
Bones aren't supposed to be that white.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, they can be, but not that
Not
way.
naturally.
No.
But anyway, I don't want to talk about him. So the miss the orchid.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll miss the orchid every few days. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Did you see anything else here that you want? I can add it if you want.
Yes, but I don't think it's something you can add to my bouquet.
Oh, are you sure? I mean I can go get a bigger band to go and put around it if you want. Oh, do you want to take one of the tropical trees? I could have the tropical tree delivered if you want that in the bathroom instead.
She's going to take a step closer to Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to like just brush some hair behind her ear.
You all
and ask,
let her have a moment.
and she will say, "Yes, I'm sure."
Okay.
Ivy,
Huh?
can I kiss you?
She will just nod her head,
Ivy.
blue screening.
She's going to kiss Ivy.
Yeah. And I think that sweet scene is where we will leave it off tonight.
Let's fucking go!
We will end a little early, but I can't think of a cliffhanger that would top that moment. Y'all, we will be back next week, but for now, we're going to go around and tell. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for tonight's episode of Luck and Chaos. Don't forget to leave a review on your favorite podcast platform of choice. It really helps our show grow. Arat was played by Zachary Vaudo. Yuiza was played by Alessa Vamp. Fisscourth was played by Abby. Su-Long was played by RJ. And your GM and producer tonight was Sara Roberts. The Luck and Chaos theme, A Twist of Fate, was composed by Sneakernet. Download it now on Bandcamp. Link in the show notes below. Check out our show notes for cast info and links to the third-party content featured in this game. If you'd like to join us for our Patreon-only after show, visit us on patreon.com/thehypegoblin. This show and others like it are made possible by the generous support from our patrons.